Hey guys, and welcome to my spotlight of the best deals on day 2 of the Steam holiday sale. From my perspective, today is a bit lighter than yesterday when it comes to attractive sales, but there's still a few worthwhile deals for people who may have missed some of this year's best games as well as some older classics. So, let's get started. The standout deal today, in my opinion, is Dishonored, which is half off and on sale for only $30 for the next 48 hours. Although I haven't completed the game myself, I've spent a decent amount of time in Dishonored's dystopian city of Dunwall, and I've greatly enjoyed the game thus far. I'm not the first person to draw this comparison, but to me the game feels like a somewhat steampunky version of the original Deus Ex, with each mission having many meaningfully different ways to be completed, although the stealth approach is often strongly encouraged. The only downside of the sale is that it's exactly the same discount that the game got in the Steam Autumn sale, so penny-pinching consumers who passed up on those savings to wait for greener pastures in the winter sale are unfortunately out of luck. Still, Dishonored is one of the year's best games and is certainly an attractive pickup at half its original price. The rest of today's deals consists largely of games that have been recycled over a lot of Steam sales in the past. Admittedly, I haven't spent much or any time with the other games offered except for Psychonauts, which is an imaginative and funny 3D platformer that is really beloved by a lot of people. Although I'm not one of those die-hard fans, $2.50 is a pretty small risk to see if the game grabs you as it has grabbed so many people over the years. The other noteworthy deal, and one that I'll almost certainly pick up myself, is the Darksiders franchise, which is on sale for $13.60 today. I've heard good things about Darksiders 2, which released a little bit earlier this summer, but I never checked it out for myself, and the ability to buy it plus all of its DLC as well as the original Darksiders for basically a quarter of the cost of the original game is just too good for me to pass up. Keep in mind, I haven't actually played the game myself, but this does seem like a great deal just on the basis of its extreme savings alone. Among today's flash sales, I think there's two very attractive offers. If you're into loot-heavy multiplayer RPGs but found Diablo 3 lacking, I would strongly encourage you to check out Torchlight II at $10, which represents a 50% savings versus the original price. Even though these games aren't my cup of tea anymore, I had a lot of fun with Torchlight 2 earlier this fall, and I particularly enjoyed the fact that it presented a reasonable challenge even on its default difficulty, which actually made the compulsive act of gathering loot feel meaningful and important, unlike some other games. Apart from Torchlight 2, I would also definitely recommend the Orcs Must Die franchise pack, which is going for $8.75 today. The Orcs Must Die series is a third-person action/tower defense game where you place turrets and wield weapons designed to stop marauding orcs from destroying the world. Compared to most tower defense games, Orcs Must Die is way more frantic and fast-paced, and the sequel added in a sorely needed multiplayer mode that lets you team up with friends to conquer the myriad levels together. To be honest, Orcs Must Die 2 is such an improvement on the original that you might be better off just picking that up at $3.75, but if you're gonna want the DLC, it's worth your while to just get the pack instead. That's gonna do it for day 2 of my spotlight on the Steam holiday sale. It's a little light in my opinion today, but hey, saving money today means having more money to spend over the next 2 weeks. As always, I encourage you to do more research on your own to determine your purchasing decisions, and, of course, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.